Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about Wonder Woman stuff. And the reason why I want to talk about Wonder Woman stuff because we're having a discussion. It's going to be a discussion that I don't think a lot of y'all really care for, but I'm having this discussion because again, we're tying it to the DC universe. But overall, the question is, how come the DC universe isn't affected by Wonder Woman's current run? No, good question, right? That's a good discussion question. Why isn't the Outlaw event affecting the overall DC universe? Ain't that funny how when Batman Superman has events that kind of affects, it affects the DC universe in some kind of way. But the Outlaw event for Wonder Woman ain't really affecting Wonder Woman. She's on the Justice League Unlimited team. Yeah, she showed up in other comic books. She done showed up in World's Finest. Like it ain't nobody business. You know, had guest appearances in Batman Brave and the Bold. Again, like it ain't nobody's business. But where's she at? I mean, like her events, the thing that Tom King is doing, where it at? And why is it not affecting the DC universe overall? And another thing is, now that we have a Black Lightning comic book, why is there no crossover for Black Lightning and Wonder Woman? And a lot of y'all are like, what do you mean, Trey? Why would there need to be a crossover? Well, there's a character that is tied to Wonder Woman and tied to also not only just tied to just Wonder Woman, but also tied to Batman and is tied to Black Lightning. And the character that is tied to it is Grace Choi. Now, if you guys don't know, Grace Choi is the half human, half Amazonian um, female lover of Anissa, aka Thunder, Anissa Pierce, who is also the daughter of Black Lightning, and who has a book out right now, Black Lightning, who is appearing in the Black Lightning comic book right now with Anissa, Grace Choi, who is Amazon, Grace Choi. Now, why I say Batman is because her and Anissa was on the Outsiders team, which has ties to Batman because Batman recruited them in the team, and Grace Choi and Batman has worked together. And that's why I say that. That's why I brought in the Batman connection as well. So the reason why I'm saying why there's no crossover, or I mean why there should be a crossover, is because Grace Choi should still be affected by the Amazon attack event. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, shoot. The Amazon attack. I mean, not an Amazon attack event, but the Outlaw event, because she is an Amazon, and it's supposed to be affecting all Amazonians, including half breeds. So that means Wonder Girl, Donna Troy, Yara Flor should be affected, and that's the other thing too. Let's also bring in the fact that the Titans ain't dealing with that neither. Donna Troy is on the team. She's the leader of the Titans team after Dick Grayson decided to take some time off, and there's nothing. The team is not affected by anything that's happening with the Wonder Woman event, which should actually be another crossover with Titans, Black Lightning, the Outsiders. I think the Outsiders have a book, but I think that Outsider is completely different than the original one. But anyway, that could be a team that Grace Choi and Anissa could be on. You know what I'm saying? So again, there are so many. There are three potential books that should be crossing over with Wonder Woman right now that aren't having any effect or whatever. And then another thing is, where the fuck is Artemis at? Artemis is also a big player in Wonder Woman as well, and she ain't there neither. And the fact that Nubia showed up in what issue number 2 of Wonder Woman during the Outlaw event, and again, we ain't seen Nubia since Amazon's attack. So did Nubia just magically fucking disappear? That's supposed to be Wonder Woman's black twin sister, and she's also the queen of the Amazons right now. Why is she not on the mission with the Wonder Girls? You know what I'm saying? Or why we're not hearing anything from her? Or why isn't Artemis there? Why isn't Grace Choi there? Like, you have these characters that are connected that they're not there. And I hate when we're doing events and there are characters who should be in these events that are connected, that are not connected, that would be affected by the event. And the fact that DC did all of this work to bring Tom King in for Wonder Woman, and nobody's really affected by the Wonder Woman run. And the fact, like I always said, where's the Sensational Comics at? Sensational Comics should be a comic book constantly in rotation because of the fact that that is a Wonder Woman book. That's when she first appeared in, right? Like Action Comics before her and Detective Comics before her. That should be a constant thing, so that way you can have these characters be affected by the Outlaw event, because that's the whole run for Wonder Woman. So it's not like it's doing something different. It's not like, oh, it was the first 6 issues or the first 12 issues of Wonder Woman and that's it. No, we are on issue 19 and we're still dealing with this shit. And you mean tell me no Grace Choi, no Artemis, no Nubia at all, nobody from the DC universe being affected by the Outlaw event at all, no tie-ins between Black Lightning, the Outsiders, Batman Brave and the Bold, Batman and Superman themselves, or World's Finest, or Justice League Unlimited. Like, the reason why I'm saying it is because you have Wonder Woman in prominence right there, and you have this event, I mean, this entire run that's dependent on it, and nowhere to be found. So what are we doing? Where's the connection? Like with Titans, I know a lot of the Amazon embassies been attacked around the world, and the Titans have been doing things around the world. Why is not one of the missions to rescue some of the girls who supported the Amazons? You know what I'm saying? Or help rebuild one of the Amazons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because there's no Young Justice or Teen Titans comic book out, so I can't really say like, hey, why the Teen Titans aren't helping out neither, because there's no Teen Titans. There's no Teen Titans. There's no Young Justice. So Wonder Girl can't really do much anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that if y'all knew about the Young Trinity, if something like this had happened, there should have been a spinoff comic book, or you have moments in Batman, Superman, the Titans, Flash, that will also have where Wonder Girl Cassie Sandsmark comes to ask for help from her friends, Superboy Connor Kent, her ex-boyfriend now, Tim Drake, and Impulse. So then I know you have to bring in Flash with that one as well. But again, you gotta remember that you're doing a Wonder Woman book that's supposed to be important, and yet nothing is happening. Then the connection with Shazam as well, because Mary Marvel showed up in Amazon's attacks, but she also showed up in the tie-in for Absolute Power, right? And they didn't mention none of the bullshit that happened with Amazon's attack, or with the whole Outlaw thing going on for the Amazons. Again, there are so many things that is not happening. And my thing is, what's the point of this book? Because it clearly shows that DC doesn't care about it. So why should I care about it? Why should anybody care about it when it's not impacting the world of DC, when it's not impacting the characters that it should be? They're like, everybody's kind of in limbo. Yes, the Wonder Girls are finally in the book, but that's it. They're in the book. But it took forever for them to show up in the damn book. And again, Donna Troy is the leader of the Titans. You mean tell me there's no Amazon bullshit going on where her and the Titans might have to deal with it? You mean tell me there's no Teen Titans book or Young Justice book, or even a spinoff where Wonder Girl and her friends also discover some shit? You get what I'm saying? Or the fact that there's not even a Wonder Girl solo run featuring Cassie teaming up with Yara and her old friends, because Yara Floyd doesn't deserve a solo run. Just gonna be honest with you right there. No, absolutely the fuck not. You know, or the fact like, hey, we got Batman, we got Detective Comics, we got Batman Brave and the Bold, we got Action Comics, we got Superman, and you mean tell me Cassie, Connor Kent, Superboy, isn't going to be worried about his former lover, Cassie Sandsmark, and Cassie isn't coming to ask for help? Be so for real. Her closest friends is Impulse, um, Connor Kent, and Tim Drake Robin. Like, there are connections right there. No outsiders at all, because the outsider team isn't the outsider team, because the one that they got is basically like dealing with shit from the Wildstorm universe, apparently. So that outsider team don't even count. You know what I mean? So again, what are we doing here? There's no sensational comic books to even explore moments that we didn't get a chance to see. You get what I'm saying? Because they're trying to stuff everything into Wonder Woman, but you need to be kind of spreading out, since it is a book that's supposed to be affected by, the book is supposed to be, affected in DC Universe. That's not me just saying the shit, just be saying it. That's me as a reader, as a person who knows about story. You need to kind of tie this stuff in to make it better. Or the fact that you mean tell me Grace just freely walking around with her girlfriend Anissa, and you mean tell me ain't nobody opening fire or trying to take them down, but they're trying to take down Anissa for her powers, but they're not trying to take down Grace Choi about the Amazon law or whatever and stuff like that. And I know, like, you get what I'm saying, because there's no. I think a lot of it finished off in Amazon Attack, but still, you mean tell me there's nobody being hired to take her down or whatever? Like, be so for real right now. And again, this is just somebody who's just like having a discussion. Like, we really kind of need to kind of think about this stuff, because when you're doing books like this and you're not even going to like tie this stuff in, then what's the point? You get what I'm saying? And if you're not, if your universe isn't going to be affected by it, why should I care? You know, I shouldn't care. If you're not going to care about it, why should I care about it? And then here's me making a video, talking about this shit. But do anybody really care? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I could really sit down and rewrite Tom King's story to try to make the shit a little bit better. But again, who cares, right? Who cares? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.